everybody! So I'm afraid this video is not going to be particularly that exciting or educational or anything. I'm actually getting over a bout of food poisoning right now, so my guts are a little bit too tender to wear a corset, and my brain isn't working properly, so I'm just going to do like a really simple video on basically my current hair toy collection, and it's going to be very small. First thing, my ponytail holders. Sometimes I just call these ponytails because it's just, hey, do you know where my ponytails are? And this one is actually quite stretched out. You see there's no metal on it. It's like cloth covered elastic that's glued on each end. And that's what I use most of the time. It doesn't catch on my hair because whenever I wear the ones with metals, I do have the ones with metal on it, but I only wear those when I like run out of these. But the metal just catches onto my hair and rips it, so I try not to wear that all that often. So these heavy duty ones are really good for keeping up my high ponytails. Then there are these, the Ouchless ones. I don't know what else they're called. I use the black ones instead of the clear ones. When I had braces, I would actually take the elastics that were all like kind of stretched out and I couldn't wear them for my teeth anymore, and I would use those for my hair as well. And yeah, so I would wear these for the ends of braids, and especially when I'm doing, say, dreadlocks, or not dreadlocks, cornrows, or those mini or micro braids, because every once in a while I like to do those, but my hair is just a little bit too slick because I don't wax my braids or anything, so I just use these to tie off the ends. And next up, my hair screws, also called spin pins, also called, I don't even know what these particular ones were called. You can buy these at any like drugstore that also sells hair products, basically, for about, I think it's $6 for 2 of these. However, I just went onto eBay and found these, you know, wholesale from Hong Kong for, I think it was $2 for 10 of these, so that's a fantastic deal. I believe they're only available in black or brown. They're not available in like the lighter colors for blonde people, so sorry about that. These are just the black ones, and these do not have a seam on it, and they also have like the little glob at the end so that the end isn't sharp. It doesn't like catch onto your hair and rip it. So it basically works like a screw, you know, kind of like the right hand rule, you know, lefty loosey, righty tighty, put it in like that. And so these are good for keeping the buns in or anything. I do not use bobby pins or any of those other things to keep my hair up. I pretty much exclusively use these, and they hide in my hair pretty well. Next up, ribbon. I like the double-faced satin ribbon, although I can also use single-faced satin ribbon. Anytime I buy a ribbon for the back of my corsets and I have a little bit left over, then I just save it for my hair, because I can just tie these and weave them into braids and it gives a little bit more interest, or I can use these for Elizabethan hair taping that Tora and Paige had done a tutorial on that, so I'll link that right up there. I usually use the longer one like this. This is only about a 1/4 inch or 3/8 of an inch wide, but I like the colors that give a little bit of contrast to my hair. And in addition to that, I also have like a lot of these like cloth craft flowers, and some of these are really old. That's actually like a pattern piece for one of my old ribbon corsets. Some of these are really old because when I was about 13-14 years old, I was really into like 70s clothing, and I dressed like a hippie, and I would put flowers in my hair almost every day when I went to school. I would just stick these in like all down a braid or something, and these last forever. Like some of these I've had a long time, at least 10 years, more than that. These really small delicate ones, I would usually buy like 2 or 3 dozen of these, and just stick them into like little, I don't know, those little like halo half up sort of with a braid around. I would just do something like that. Next up, Ravenscroft Hair Moon. This one is, I believe, a 3-inch wide hair moon, and if anybody has watched my vlogs, they have seen this before. This one is cedar on one side and I believe catalogs on the other, so it's a little bit darker. So depending on whether you want it to show a little bit more contrast against your hair, you can put it on one side, or if you want it a little bit darker to match your hair tone, sort of, you can use the other side. I really wanted to get something in maple so that it would have a lot more contrast, you know, it would be a little bit lighter, but I mean, this is fine. This would be better for half ups if you have hair as long as mine. I probably should have gone for the 4-inch or the 5-inch hair moon instead of just the 3-inch for my full ups, but it basically works the same way as a hair stick, except instead of sticking it in straight, then you just kind of like curve it into your bun or whatever you want. And yeah, so there's that. And last but not least, I had just gotten these in earlier this week, and I am so happy. Like, these were hand carved by a woman named Katherine, and I will link her page in the description below. She had hand carved these hair sticks because it's not any secret that before these I didn't have hair sticks. I would just use chopsticks or pencils or whatever I had on hand. So I actually have my first real pair of hair sticks, and they're absolutely gorgeous. I believe these are made from cedar, and they are so smooth. Like she like hand sands these down, and they're like baby butt smooth. I am totally serious. And she asked me what sort of design that I wanted on it, because she also does the like she uses the heat tool to like carve designs on it, and so I just gave her a picture of a lily, and I was just like, yeah, just pick one of the lilies on there and just like do a little design. She did every lily on that picture and both sides of each stick as well. I have to show you a close-up of this because it is so intricate. Like, I did not know that she could go into such detail with her little carving tool. So this is really exquisite, and I believe these hair sticks are about $30 or $35. Yeah, so that's pretty much my entire hair toy collection. I mean, it used to be a lot larger than this, but I found that the other hair toys, especially the ones with, say, like elastic webbing or the ones made out of like pretty little wires with beads on it, sort of like broke or got mangled in my hair. So I just decided to, you know, once those broke, I decided not to buy them anymore. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think, if my collection is like far too small or anything, but honestly, with all of these, I can do 95% of hairstyles that people put out there, so I find it to be more than adequate. Yeah, I'll see you on Friday for the next giveaway. Bye.